And both fighters getting ready for the final check. And we have Joel Shojgreen in the red trunks, Tervel Pulev in the red and gold trunks. Technically, Shojgreen's in the red and gold too, but to make it easier for you, Shojgreen in the red and red sneakers, and Pulev in the red trunks himself. One thing to keep in mind, Shojgreen comes to us with a record of he's 14-4 with 13 KOs. So he's got some heavy hands. Pulev has heavy hands himself with a record of 16 wins, that one loss to future Hall of Famer Sergey Kovalev, and 13 KOs. And that's one thing you gotta love about the international nature of boxing. Only in boxing, well, I'm probably not only in boxing, but you gotta love in boxing that a Brooklyn native can fight a Bulgarian native in beautiful Orange County, California. And Pulev being warned by the referee. They dap it out. Kind of reminds me of something that happens between Curtis and I behind the mic. You guys can't see it. Sometimes things get a little heated between us, but Curtis generally apologizes and we move on.
Because it's always your fault.
We're gonna just let that go. Where's George? Once again, George, our third in command, is not here tonight. He has a fight coming up in Ontario, and he needs to focus on that. We miss him. We love him. George, we're thinking about you. Thank you.
Also, big congratulations.
And a big congratulations. George just got married, and I saw those wedding pictures, and my first thought was, thanks for the invitation. Right? I'm starting to kind of see a pattern here. Fighters. And right now, both fighters doing a little bit of posing. Neither one really attempting to sort of set down on their shots. And it may just be a case of let's get the first round jitters out of the way, let's see what the other guy has, and then we will proceed as the fight goes on. This is an 8-round cruiserweight fight. Tervel Pulev from Sofia, Bulgaria versus Joel Shojgreen. Fairly uneventful first round, but I think you could give it to Pulev.
The biggest difference I see right now when Pulev faints, there's big reaction, really big reaction out of Joel. But when Joel faints, there's very little to no reaction.
And so is that because Pulev doesn't see anything that's making him react?
Yeah, he's not, and that's probably another reason why Joel's not able to get into where he needs to, because he's not seeing it, he's not getting the reaction he's hoping that he's getting from the fans.
We are moving into the second round now between Tervel Pulev and Joel Shojgreen. Both guys seem to be coming out as we hear Bulgarian chants. I don't really know what they're saying, but I love the spirit of it. It's hard not to get caught up when a fighter from another country comes and his fan base is here and they got the flags out and they're cheering. I love it. It's one of the things I love about boxing, and boxing is such a welcoming sport in that regard.
And everybody in the world speaks fighting.
Yeah, exactly. Curtis, well said. Both fighters, you have Joel Shojgreen in the red trunks with red shoes, and Tervel Pulev in the red trunks as well. Shojgreen, more of a counter puncher. And I'm seeing what Curtis is saying about the feinting of Shojgreen and the feinting of Pulev. Pulev not reacting in the way that Shojgreen seems to want him to.
Nice jab. And he answers right back with 2 of his own. You see that? The amount of panic.
What's interesting for Shojgreen is he just seems out of position.
Yeah.
And he's not going to land the way he wants to land, and this is exactly where Tervel Pulev wants him. Once again, we welcome our Fight TV audience from all over the world, especially from Bulgaria. My name is Evan Jacobs. Commenting with me, as always, the angel on my shoulder, Mr. Saturday Night, Mr. Fight Club OC. Oh, and Shojgreen goes, well, he doesn't go down.
Push down. Push down.
You got to be careful, though. Glove touches the mat, especially in boxing. That's a knockdown, but he was pushed down. Pulev waiting a little too much as well. The crowd getting a little restless. And what makes it hard is this is a club show in the sense that people, if you're the hometown person or you're someone that's near the hometown, they'll get behind you. No one's going to start booing. If you are 2 fighters from out of town, oh, Tervel Pulev landing with a right hand seems to get the attention unless Shojgreen was off balance, but I don't think that he was. You know what? Interesting. We'll see in the 3rd round, but Shojgreen, I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
Hopefully we can see that punch back. I missed it.
I want to say it was either a short left or a short right, but whatever it was seems to have slightly, and I could be wrong, to have discombobulated Joel Shojgreen. And we'll see now if Tervel Pulev going into the 3rd round, he's in the white trunks against Joel Shojgreen. Shojgreen's in the, Tervel Pulev is in the red trunks and Shojgreen's in the red trunks and red shoes. And I just got to say this, Shojgreen seems discombobulated in some way. He's been on the mat 3 times. He was pushed down once. In the last round, he seemed to take a shot and was then discombobulated. He just went down in the opening of the 3rd round. Is it jet lag? I don't know. But Pulev, every time he connects, seems to be hurting him.
Even connects or just touches him. Every time he touches him, it's like a flopping type movement.
And I'm going to give full disclosure here. I am surrounded by fan-friendly Bulgarians. I'm not just trying to talk up what Tervel Pulev is doing.
I mean, the proof is in the pudding. We're watching exactly what we're seeing. We're saying exactly what we're seeing. And that's what we're seeing.
A fan just looked at me after we said that, Curtis, smiled and gave me a fist of, they obviously like what they're seeing from their fighter. Pulev taking a jab there. Shojgreen just seems uncomfortable, and he's holding his hands very low and not in a good position to counter. And the thing is, he's fighting a counter-punching fight. So, to my knowledge right now, he's not giving himself the best chance to win, but who knows? Maybe he's like a Uriah Grant type fighter, another cruiserweight, who kind of fought with a rangy style and waited for the fighter in front of him to make a mistake before really letting his hands go. The only problem is you do that too long, the fight goes by, and you've lost the decision. Oh, Pulev landing a right hand.
Way.
Oh! Wow. That was I want to say that was a left hand. It was a sweeping left hand. Drop Shojgreen. Pulev coming out now. Looking to measure his foe. Shojgreen's trying. But I think they're going to take a close look in between rounds, because Shojgreen,
he's not showing that he wants to be in it.
Yeah, and I think the ref already warned him, and you see the ref staring at him, and they're talking, and the commission's going to take a close look now at Shojgreen.
Fights off.
And it appears that the fight has been halted in between rounds. It doesn't look like Shojgreen is going to get up. The fight is over. Shojgreen retires on his stool, and Tervel Pulev gets a victory for his hometown contingent of Bulgaria. The fans in front of us are happy, and I'm assuming that all the fans watching on Fight TV are happy, and we wish our fans watching in Bulgaria well too. It seems as though Tervel Pulev came to town, did what he had to do, followed in the footsteps of his brother, who scored a victory in this very room over Bogdan Danu. Man, I love this sport.
This fight comes to the conclusion at the end of round 3. The fighter unable to answer the bell for the 4th round. Your winner by TKO, Tervel Pulev.
Was that a TKO 4 or TKO 3? So TKO 3. And Tervel Pulev getting a TKO in the 3rd round, making everyone in the room happy. It was not the greatest performance by Joel Shojgreen, but hey, give him credit for coming here,